George, we haven't seen you in Wallabies colours for a while, mate. How did helping the boys out in Brisbane during their camp this week?
Yeah, that's it. It's been a pleasure working with the players, the extended squad, minus obviously the Brumbies. He played in the semi-final of Super Rugby. But yeah, Michael asked me to see if I could come in, and I had some time, which I did have available, to help with the preparations going into obviously the Rugby Championship in the coming year, specifically around obviously what position I used to play, which was 9s and 10s, so it's been enjoyable.
What sort of things are you trying to get across in the next couple of days?
It's just basics. There's no rocket science to it. Just making sure they're practicing good habits and they're available. Halfback's always to have his bread and butter. Also got to be a running threat, particularly in the modern game, and just working on those things which enable them to do both those jobs.
Nick White as well, back from England. The first time we've seen him for a little while. What do you make of a guy like him coming back into the squad?
Yeah, it's great to see Nick back. Obviously playing overseas in France and UK was very good for him in terms of rounding up his entire rugby game. Did some work with him when he started the Brumbies many years ago, and he's come back a really rounded player, which is what the Wallaby squad is always looking for, players who are going to add to it, and he's definitely done that.
You obviously were part of a Wallabies team that had a lot of success throughout the 90s and the early 2000s. What makes camps like this and the preparation key to getting those results in a big year, which this one is?
Well, you can get through a good body of work, and you can get through what you need to be sort of focused on for the year that's ahead. There's always adjustments that are made throughout the course of a season, but playing for the Wallabies is always different. It's always a challenge because you've got a really short period of time to condense a lot of work. But no, this has enabled them to really get on the same page, and that's coaches and players.
The Wallabies will take on the Springboks in their first game in South Africa, and then they'll be back here in Brisbane to take on Argentina in Brisbane as well. Good to, I guess, get a taste of the Brisbane weather and climate before that.
Yeah, it's always good to be in Brisbane, particularly in winter. It's the best time of the year to be in Brisbane. I know summer can be hard here, but no, you're right. There's that familiarity with the city and obviously the conditions that you play. And I think, obviously first things first, but it's always good to go to a place where you're going to be playing later in the year.